This psalm is a psalm of thanks, and King David personally thanks Hashem for being saved from Shaul, who pursued him and tried to kill him. In this psalm, it seems that there are a few different ideas all bunched together. On the one hand, it expresses thanks and thanks for this, that he was delivered from a certain problem, a certain situation, and it expresses how he always had faith in Hashem. On the other hand, it also expresses a call for salvation, that Hashem should deliver him from a specific situation. At the end of the psalm, there is a call to the people who come to the Holy Temple, to the Beis HaMikdash. It welcomes them, and once again thanks Hashem. It is important to note that although, of course, King David wrote the psalm about his particular situation, being saved from Shaul, but on a national level, this psalm is expressing how Israel is going to return to its former glory, and beyond that, and how the Beis HaMikdash is going to be restored. Hoidul Hashem ki tov, give thanks to Hashem, for He's good. Ki l'olam chasdei, His kindness endures forever. Yomer na Yisrael, let Israel say, Ki l'olam chasdei, that His kindness endures forever. Yomer na beis Aaron, let the house of Aaron say, Ki l'olam chasdei, that His kindness endures forever. Yomer na yirei Hashem, let those who fear God say, Ki l'olam chasdei, that His kindness endures forever. Min ha-meitzar karasi Yah, from the confines I called upon Hashem, Anani v'merchav Yah, and God answered me with expansiveness. Hashem li, God is with me, la'ira, I have no fear, mayas li yadam, and how could a man do anything to me if Hashem is watching me? Hashem li bi'ozrei, God is with me through my helpers. Ani era v'sonei, therefore I can face my enemies, because God is with me, as we said. Tov lachzos b'Hashem, it's better to take refuge in God, livtoyach ba'adam, than to rely on man. Tov lachzos b'Hashem, it's better to take refuge in Hashem, livtoyach b'nedivim, than to rely on nobles. Kol goyim savuni, all the people, the nations, they surround me. B'shem Hashem ki amilam, in the name of God, I cut them down. And obviously these are referring to specific events in David's life, where he was at the brink of death, and Hashem has always cut down his enemies at the right moment. Savavuni gam savuni, they encircle me and they surround me. B'shem Hashem ki amilam, in the name of God, I will cut them down. Sabuni chidvodim, they encircle me like bees. Doichu keish koitzim, but they are extinguished as a fire to thorns. But the way thorns are consumed is that the fire consumes them but doesn't spread to anything else. So too the enemies of David were consumed, but it didn't spread to David. Dachi techisandni limpol, you pushed me to fall, but Hashem azurani, but God has helped me. Azi v'zimus, Yah, my strength and my song is God, v'hili Yeshua, and He has been my salvation. Kol rina v'yeshua bali tzadikim. The sound of rejoicing and salvation is in the tents of the righteous. Yamin Hashem, Hashem's right, Oiseh Choil, makes power. Yamin Hashem Reimema, when Hashem's hand is raised triumphantly. Yamin Hashem Oiseh Choil, Hashem's right hand does strength. V'yamus ki yachya, I am not going to die, and I'm going to live. Asaper Masiyah, and I'm going to relate the actions of Hashem. Yasa Yisrani Yah, God has chastened me, rebuked me. But he didn't let me die. Which means that God wanted me to suffer, to atone for my sins, but his intention to begin with was never that I should die. Peacefully Sharit Tzedek, open before me the gates of righteousness, Avivam Oideyah, and I'll enter them and thank Hashem. Zeh Sha'ar Hashem, this is the gate of God, Tzadikim Yevoyavoy, the righteous could enter. Oitcha ki anisani, I am going to thank you for you have answered me, Vatili Yeshua, and you have become to me a salvation. Evan Masu Haboinim, the stone which the builders despised, Haisler Eshbina became the cornerstone, which refers to David, that he was initially rejected by his family. They made him a shepherd, but Shmuel came and anointed him as king, which later became true. This was all from God, and it is wondrous in our eyes. This is the day Hashem has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad. For that day, everyone is going to recognize Hashem. Ana Hashem, please God, Hashiana, save us. Ana Hashem, please God, Atzlichana, make us prosper. Baruch haba b'shem Hashem, blessed be he who comes in the name of Hashem. So we're welcoming everyone who comes back to serve God. Berachnuchem beis Hashem. We bless you from the house of God. El Hashem, Hashem is God. Vayar lanu, He illuminated for us. Isru chag b'avosim, bind the festival offering with cords, with strings. At kanis hamizbeach, to the corners of the altar. And when they are in the Beis Hamikdash, Eli, Ata ve'edeka, they're going to say, you are my God, and I'm going to thank you. Elikai, Harimemeka, my God, I'm going to exalt you. And the psalm finishes off by saying, Haidul Hashem ki toiv, give thanks to Hashem, for He's good, Kid Olam chastei, His kindness endures forever. And, of course, this verse was said at the beginning of the psalm, but this is to emphasize that in the beginning, although we didn't see his kindness and things looked dark, but really everything was as a result of his kindness. But when we are at the final redemption, we're going to see in a revealed way that everything in a revealed way is from God's kindness.